Well, one MAFS groom, as we spoke about earlier, was left in a state of shock at last night's commitment ceremony after his bride became the first person in this year's experiment to write the word leave.
Natalie.
When I ask questions, I don't get answers. And Collins does say that he wants to support me and he's here for me and he's got my back. But the actions don't always follow through with that, and that's why I said leave.
I mean, he couldn't have been shocked.
He couldn't have been shocked. Bride
Why is he
Natalie,
acting shocked?
I know. Well, that is a very good question, David. Natalie joins us now from Melbourne with more. Natalie,
Hey,
morning.
Natalie.
Great to chat to you.
Good morning. Hi.
That must have been a tough one for you. You know, everyone discussing your grief like
Yes.
that. How was that experience for you?
Yeah, that experience, MAFS was a lot. But it was so much fun. I really just needed to give it a go. I was at a point in my life where, you know, I just lost my dad, and yeah, I absolutely deserved to find love, and why not, you know, give it the best shot and see who the best of Australia that the experts could find for me. And yeah, I gave it a really good go, trying to find love in this very modern age.
Yeah, and you got Collins. Look, the things you went into this in that first episode, you're so keen and so ready to go, which is so endearing. But then, you know, he's admitted, and we've seen it, to not showing you affection during your time together. It was a really awkward dinner party. But then he decided to stay in this experiment knowing the distress, and we could all see the distress it had on you. Did that surprise you at the time?
Honestly, no. We both sacrificed a lot to be on the show and to try and find love. We both left our lives behind at home, and yeah, it was just really tough to let all of that go and then walk away at such an early point. But I absolutely had to follow my heart, and my heart was saying it was time to call it.
Yeah.
So were you mad at him for writing
No.
stay?
No, not at all. I can see that he wanted to take things slow and give it the best chance possible. But I was just on a different page, and I knew within myself that it was time to go, and that's why I wrote leave. And yeah, I just know that there was no connection there, and I just knew that they couldn't really connect there. So it was time to go.
There's a lot of speculation, scuttlebutt, if you will, from you and the other couples about just how authentic Collins is being on this show. So from here on, you know, he's had this rude awakening. He's been pushed back on by John.
He's been Johned.
He's been Johned well and truly on national television. Are we going to see him start to, like, become more authentic, become more real?
Yeah, I take him aside for a chat, and we can try to get him to open up a little bit more. And that's why I came back after the dinner party. I really wanted to give him that opportunity to really open up, dig deep, and dive further into whether we could find this connection or not. So I can understand that he wants to still try and find the connection after this commitment ceremony. So I'm not surprised he wrote stay. And yeah, we're heading into intimacy week, which will be interesting.
You're a good person,
Good on
Nat.
you. You've come on with the best intentions. It's lovely to chat to you. We hope all goes well in the future. We'll be watching closely.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Natalie. And to see what does happen next for Natalie, you can watch Married at First Sight tonight at 7:30, only on 9 and 9 Now.
Hey there, Today fans. Sarah and...
What's my name again?
Oh my goodness, Carl.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel, though. Subscribe now for more news, special reports, and amazing Aussie stories.
And Carl misbehaving,
Whoa,
of course.
that never happens.
Always happens.
What's she talking about?